I thought we'd talk a little bit about boy body image because of that young
Oh,
man who wrote in the sweetest.
bless their hearts. Now I'm getting a lot more questions from young
Young
men.
men,
Yeah, boys and young men. And also older men. It's like the men are finding our website
which I'm really happy about.
because we're here for you too.
But when he wrote in, he's worried, he's new to sex, he doesn't last long, he thinks his tongue is too small for oral sex, he gained some weight, so
His
maybe
penis is too
his
small
penis
too.
too small, I can't keep it hard long enough. It was just this kind of battery of I'm not good enough that I really felt sorry for him.
Well, that's what's happening to women also.
I know.
And as far as I'm concerned, that I base this on porn images because it's like patterning yourself after Hollywood, after movies.
And also, sex is a skill. It's like going on the dance floor and expecting to know the steps to a dance that you've never danced before.
You can't go out there and do
No,
them all.
I know. Sex is a skill. So can your tongue be too small for oral sex?
No.
So what is the number one problem with oral sex?
The problem with oral sex is, first of all,
Not lubricated enough.
the tongue is dry. Maybe they smoke, maybe they didn't, but
They're nervous.
the minute you get
You know?
nervous, your saliva slows down, all of your juices slow down, and so it's true for the woman. She's not lubricating as
And he
much.
said she has a hypersensitive clitoris.
Well, we all do.
When we start
All-
out.
Well, I can beat yours with the.
Well, kind of.
Let me see. Ah! Oh, you. Oh my God. Oh, I've created a monster. All right. So this kid, and he is sweet, and he cares, and most of them do. They really want desperately.
They want to be good lovers.
They want to please the woman. Oh, they want to please us desperately. And I used to think that they're just self-centered
No.
little bastards. And no, that's not true. These young guys really want to make their girlfriends feel good. So he doesn't know anything about his sexuality, and she doesn't know anything about her sexuality, and
Then they get together.
blind leading the blind off the cliff. So, first of all, we understand this burning desire to get something in our vaginas.
Oh yeah, when I was young, that's all I wanted, like a cat and heat. Because it's a biological imperative. It's like you just want to be penetrated.
Well, that's Mother Nature. She wants us to have keep having the babies. But that's the last way a woman is going to have an orgasm. And that is the furthest thing that they should be doing first time out.
So should they be focusing on getting a lubricant,
Manual.
manual sex,
I
touching
think-
each other's genitals, getting used to it?
Feeling them, and so that your hand gets what it feels like, and then you should also look. Please, if we could, look at his penis, look at her pussy.
And see when you get a reaction.
But where are they making love? In a car, in a dark, in a corner, in a closet?
Well, hopefully someone works, their parents work, and they're at least in a bedroom.
And they get to be in a regular room with a bed? I remember the first time I had sex with my boyfriend in a bed.
Yeah, that was really amazing. And then you
Oh.
could cuddle afterwards, and it was so
Oh.
exciting.
And then you start fantasizing, when I get married, we can do this all the time. And I got married and didn't get laid for
No, and that's
7
that's the irony of life.
And the best sex was necking in the car before.
Sure, and playing and the foreplay and heavy petting.
Oh,
And you were good. You gave him good advice. You said, it's about conscious masturbation at this point. If you want to last longer, and he said he was using his PC muscle, and you say some men relax it to hold on to their ejaculate, some tighten it.
some let it go, some squeeze.
And you could always pinch the tip of your penis, and the whole point is practice.
You bring yourself up to the level of excitement. You have to learn to sustain higher levels of sexual arousal without shooting off. And it's like anything else. It's a skill that has to be practiced, learned, and then practiced. No one's teaching our
No.
kids anything about
No.
sex.
And yes, they will figure it out in the sense that they will have penetrative sex and someone will get pregnant, but that doesn't mean they're going to have orgasms or it's going to be satisfying.
No.
You know?
That's the last thing they want is to have an unwanted pregnancy. And that's what they're flirting with because they don't know what they're doing. So we must teach. And so this is what we're doing,
Yeah.
honey. no matter how long you keep your erection, that is still not the way your girlfriend's going to have an orgasm. You're going to have to combine clit stim, and because you don't know how to deal with her clitoris, if she's been masturbating, let her do her own clitoris. It's kind of basic and simple. He does his penis and she does her clitoris, and then they do it together, and that would work.
Listen to your Aunt Betty.
So we understand this is complicated, but also if you learn a few skills, it's a lot of fun. So go practice.